Hello and welcome to this next session. In this session, we are going to learn about how to convert a 3D drawing from Fusion 360 into a drawing template. For this, bring your drawing, whatever drawing you have made in 3D, bring it in Fusion from Tinkercad or AutoCAD maybe, and then click on this design. Go to the drawings that you want to uh, extract, and from here, go to from design. Now, this design will be converted into drawing. This we need to create a new drawing from a scratch, means from a starting. The standards I want ISO, so I'm keeping it that way only. Units we need to set in only. This comes for sheet size. Then click OK. Then this 3D drawing will be converted into uh, a drawing template uh, to be printed or work for design. Now this is very helpful when you want to uh, differentiate between different components to manufacture. It takes a while to start since it reads all the 3D aspects for it and convert it into 2D diagram. By using this, you can provide such diagrams for manufacturing purposes. It takes a while to load since it's a heavy software. So this type of format you will get on the bottom right corner. You can find the details about the template, your name, the project name, and all that. Now we have the base view. As long as we want a base view, but we want a front view, and we want the front view for the scale of what? For the scale of 2:1 is the base view. It needs us to place. Let's say we need to draw the top view. This is the top view of the diagram. Click here. Let's say we click here and then click OK. Now we have the basic diagram for the 3D design that we used. Now if you want to show different components for it and make um, dimensions for the same, go to this drawing views. These are four views that we can use. Base view is for the sides, base side or the left side or the right side or the bottom. Projected view is at an angle, while sectional view can be seen for cutting a section. We'll draw this projected view of this diagram. Now we want to project in this in this direction at first, so it will show like this. Then there is this right projection here, and then there is this top projection here, and then press enter. Now we have these three projections. You can move these diagrams to anywhere at your wish. Now what are the various things that we can do in this uh, panel is we can set the dimensions for it. We can mention the dimension, go to dimension. Now this is a line dimension and linear dimension which we'll be using the most, and angular dimension. These three dimensions are very important. So line dimension is to measure the length of any aligned line. Let's say of this line we want to align this length. So this is about a line length, line dimension. And then comes the linear dimension. Linear dimension are for straight lines, like between these 2 points we want to measure the distance, so this is the distance about this. And then there is this vertical distance between these 2 points. If you want to measure, we can measure like this, these two distances. uh, then we can place our text anywhere, like here we want to place the distance. This is the orthogonal view, so right orthogonal view, control A, then make it bold, make it italic, and make it 5. Then press close. Now, since it is not in one line, what we can do is we can place it like this, and then we can drag and drop it anywhere according to our need, like this. We can move this. We can rotate this as well. How can we do that? Place text here. Let's say we want to place text here. This is projected view. Projected view. This is perspective, right? Control A, then make it bold italic or whatever specification you want to give, then press OK. To make it in one line, you increase the length of this line. Then what we can do is we can select it and paste it here, and then we need to rotate it, right? So in order to rotate, we click here, we select the base point about which we want to rotate, and then we can move it in alignment with that line which we want. Let's say we select it like this and press enter here. We can shift it here in accordance with our need. And similarly, we can give that dimensions to all the lines. Like let's say we want to give dimension for this. So similarly, we can give dimensions for all these lines. Then there is next views, which is sectional view. Sectional view, select the parent model, then click on any point of which section you want to make from here. Let's say we want to get a section from here to here. So this will give me a section from that point. This is the sectional view of this line. So I want to place this, let's say here. Here we can select the scale of it and other options, which if you want, then click OK. Then this section, if cut from here, this section AA can be seen like this. So we don't require it for now, so we will delete it. Okay, so these are the options. This is multi-leader. If you want to put an information somewhere about something, you can write it here. This is multi-leader, and these are dimensions which I just explained. You can explore these further. These are to mark central lines of a, let's say, center mark of this rounded. If there is a hole, you can mark the center for it. Then there is move. Move means if you want to move any object from one place to another place. So this diagram can be explained here as well. For the department, if you want to write any name for the department, you can add text here. By adding text, you can write, let's say, civil department, and press close. So you can write like this. You can fill these columns, and then there is this output model. You can print it as PDF as well as the AutoCAD drawing. You can export this. So these are the various options. You can select PDF, then or PDF, press OK. It will be downloaded as PDF as well. So this section of Fusion 360 is very important if you want to send something for manufacturing and define different parts for it. There is another one thing, there is one more thing, detail view, which is very important. So let's say we want to show this ring in detail. So select parent view, select this ring in the circle, click, then move it somewhere around here, and we can, and then make it okay. So about this ring, we can give detail of the length of the width and all that. So detailed view is used for anything which you want to exaggerate or move scale or focus upon. So this is for that. So this was it for today. If you have any query, please write in the comment section so that I can solve it. Thank you for attending this session. I really appreciate it.